Okay, good.
That one.
Yeah.
This is for me.
There's all about these candid moments.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. This is like riding a bicycle, right?
Drinking the beer?
Yeah, riding a bicycle.
I think I remember the last time I did this.
We can actually introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I was just about to. No, just that's what we're starting to do.
Never ready there.
What are we gonna call this again?
I think you should call it Beer Friends Unfiltered.
All right. I like that. We're going with it.
Write it down or we're going to forget.
No,
no, it's on there.
Say it right now.
See, I knew I started for a
Actually,
reason.
Are you recording, Phil?
Yes,
Yeah,
see, that's the...
good one.
Okay.
It's a small stop. It's a bigger... Never mind.
All right, look. All right, good. All right, and look at this one. Everybody look at this guy. No. This one.
I just want to know what that one looks like too, though.
Cheers like this. Anyway,
I'm not doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beer Friends Unfiltered. Right? That's a good name.
Hey,
I am Beer Friend Paul. This is
I'm
Beer
Phil.
Friend Phil.
And I'm Graham.
And he's the one that came
He's
up with
not
the
a beer
name.
friend.
No, he's not a beer friend. No, he's just Graham. Today we're doing 2 roads. What is it called? What is this? Honeyspot. I'm sorry. 2 roads. Honeyspot Road. White IPA. Phil, you haven't had this one yet, have you?
No, on purpose, because usually the White IPAs are Belgian, which I don't like.
If you're just joining us, Phil is
No
not a
like
fan of Belgian beers.
Anything Belgian.
Of any kind.
Allow
French.
me, Graham.
Anything.
Belgian, French, Saison, Farmhouse, any of that. German.
However-
French, German.
You are a big fan of IPAs.
This is very true. I'm conflicted for this because it could be very good. This could also be one of those times when I say I don't like it and then I ended up liking it and then refusing to acknowledge it from this point on.
We've been doing a lot of 2 roads recently because Graham and I have found more of it in the city. Graham and I have had this at a bar before.
Yes.
And let's try it and let's see what everyone thinks.
Cheers. Should we smell it first?
Always.
Smells
I
great.
don't know.
Smells like white beer.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is the closest you've got.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. So,
It's-
Graham and I found this at a bar in Brooklyn. It was called, which one was that, Graham? I'm sorry. Not your favorite, the other one that we were actually at that day.
I don't remember that.
He doesn't remember.
It was a good night.
It was a good bar.
Oh, we found it at Angry Weights.
Angry Weights. So we were at Angry Weights and they had this, and it was so good. I didn't believe that it was actually White IPA. I thought they actually had the regular IPA on tap.
Yep.
What are your thoughts of it today, Graham?
Still just as good as that day. It's good. It's easy drinking.
Oh.
It's got kind of an interesting bitter flavor that I think goes with the Belgian yeast. So I can see how it could be off-putting a little bit to some people who have no taste in beer, like Phil.
Yeah.
But generally, it's a pretty good, easy drinking IPA.
I'm getting a little bit more of the Belgian flavor than I got that day when we were at the bar.
Yeah.
I really did not get it at all.
Me
When it was
neither.
on tap. Out of the bottle, it's a little bit more.
Yeah,
So
this is
I'm
more
sorry
Belgian.
I've led you to
Sounds,
this.
sounds way better
However,
to me that way. Yeah.
This is
I
definitely more Belgian.
still really like it.
Yeah.
It's still for my money, it's still the best white IPA I've ever had. I think.
Ever had.
I think the best white IPA I've ever had. Yeah.
I'd have to think about the white IPAs and then.
I don't drink a lot because I usually really don't like them. But
Yeah.
because it was 2 roads and I had a string of so many 2 roads in a row, I really looked. I saw it and I said, you know what? I'll try this beer, and then it turned out to be the only beer I drank that night.
Well, Two Roads does a good job. Like with pretty much anything they do, I think. So
Yeah,
They've
I haven't-
certainly been.
the white IPA
Very good.
wins
Well,
again.
I mean,
Except
it's
for Phil. Phil, what do you
except for
think?
me- well, it's
You can turn off the podcast now. You don't have the video now. Phil's gonna tell us what he thinks.
so. No,
We call that
if it
Phil's
wasn't,
corner.
yeah, if it wasn't for the Belgian stuff on the back end of it, I mean, it does have a noticeably hoppy front end, which is very clever to disguise the rest of the taste of the beer. Yeah, I mean, it's just that it's a very distinct Belgian yeast taste on the back end, and I don't like that at all. But you're right, the hops part about it, or I should say I'm right, the hops part about it disguises it from almost the first half of it, and then it becomes apparent about what you're actually drinking.
So I think the hops even give it a little bit of a citrusy flavor that then lead in very nicely into that Belgian fruit kind of rotten fruit kind
Yeah.
of.
I agree with
aroma.
you.
Oh, it's just,
I agree with
just
that. I like
delicious.
that.
It's
This
just seriously
is
good.
absolutely
You
fantastic.
don't
Oh, please do. Do you want to
You don't get any cheers.
No, the best part of this, Phil, is that you actually have to finish the beer.
Ah, so true. Maybe that should be the length of it, is just how long it takes me to finish the
On camera before
Let's just keep
the video's
talking
over.
until I finish
No,
this.
how do I want to end this? We actually want to do a review? Or is this unfiltered? Or do,
yeah, whatever. Just rate it.
Unfiltered.
It was unfiltered, just like...
It's unfiltered.
curse
We're not
more.
cutting. No cutting.
We're gonna have to cut this.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is going to be sliced apart.
Ain't cutting.
Yeah, we could do arbitrary number scales.
All right.
Scales.
Yeah. Arbitrary number
All right,
game.
arbitrary number scales. Okay, let's do 2 for you, Phil. Let's do 2. Overall.
Out of 2?
Overall.
Oh.
Arbitrary. Your arbitrary scale of 1 to 5 or 10 or 12, whatever.
Mine's 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
And
right.
I would give this a 4.
Ah, crap.
We got somebody coming in. We have to cut this. Hold on a second. Graham, want to do that again?
All right, my arbitrary number scale will be a 4 out of 5 arbitrary numbers.
Well, I'm giving it on a 10. I'm going to go with it on a 10. It's going to be
10.
It's going to be 8.5. This is about the same. 8.5, maybe 8.75. It's creeping up towards a 9. It's really good.
All right, I'll go out of 7. I'll give it a 3.
3 out of 7.
3.5.
We're going to actually have to come up with a full scale arbitrary.
3 out of 7. That's interesting.
It's
A
not
base
just
7 number scale.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a challenging beer.
Rated
It's a
1 through 5 as a white IPA.
Oh. 1 through 5 is white IPA?
Yeah.
Out of what I've tasted for white IPAs?
Yeah.
That I avoid them?
Mm-hmm.
Probably 5.
Yeah, I was going to say 5. Right? Yeah.
I refuse to rate anything perfect, so I'd give it a 4.8 or
It's
4.9.
Yeah, gotta hold on to that.
Absolutely the worst.
Just holding on for that perfect beer.
It's a
One
prob-
day
it's
we'll
a
get you drunk
probability
enough
thing.
and you'll be actually rating something.
I
That
might actually go back and look and see if Graham's ever rated one.
Yeah, I
No,
think
I have.
probably. I think
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Beer Friends Unfiltered. This is the first of many, or the first,
the first
or
of
the
one.
only,
The
depending
first
on
of
how
only.
this comes together. You can find our podcast at beerfriendsradio.com. You can find us on the web at beerfriends.com, thebeerfriends.com, and all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Vine. They're going to pop up under here. You're going to see, like, the Beer Friends at the Beer Friends, and everything's going to be on the screen because we have that technology.
Future.
Thanks for watching. Bottoms up.